Hey, it's Emily again. I know my video is probably late this week because I usually do it on a Friday or Saturday, but I know today's still Saturday, but this probably won't upload until tomorrow, which will be Sunday. Um, the ladies and I talked about ideas for this week because the first couple are always easy, and then it's coming up with creative ideas to keep people interested that gets difficult. And we were just talking, and we decided that maybe just an about me video, because we started immediately off with the Milso tag, hit it running from there, and that's not a bad thing. I think that's a wonderful thing. However, I think for maybe just ladies in the YouTube channel, because right now not many other people are watching, but even when we do start getting people to watch these videos, there's an about me one, so that they can start where they like if they want to know more about that person that they might start following their videos. So, okay, my name is Emily Ann Owens. My middle name is spelled weird. It's Anne. I was born July 20th, 1995. I'm barely 19. I'm engaged to a fantastic man that I swear came right out of a novel. He is that perfect, and I'm the luckiest girl alive. But not talking about Nathan and not talking about the military stuff for a little while. I have a great family. Okay, I grew up, strictly non-denominational Christian. My dad is an evangelist, which, if you don't know what an evangelist is, it pretty much means a moving preacher. And not like moving different cities moving. We have moved across the country twice, but moving different congregations around the area. I live in Grand Haven, Michigan. He can drive up to 5 hours up north to a congregation up there, or 7 hours, or wherever he's needed. And so he does that. So I go to a lot of church meetings. I'm very strong in my faith. So if you ever have any questions about faith, or if God is testing you or something, I'm probably the perfect person to ask, because for 2.5 years I went undiagnosed with a terrible thing called reflex sympathetic dystrophy, which pretty much means that my brain has been sending the wrong waves down to my right leg, and my entire right leg, my knee and calf and foot and ankle, whatever you want to call it, to an injury that happened almost 3 years ago, and my brain is sending the waves that I got hurt 20 seconds ago. I've never been able to heal from this, and it's not curable. It is treatable in the stage that I'm miraculously still in, which is somewhere between stage 1 and late stage 2. But stage 3 is your bone is wasted away. You're an amputation, or you're an amputee with phantom ghost pains. There's no treatment there. So I'm very blessed, because 2 weeks ago I was diagnosed with this. Almost 3 years of my life on crutches. I couldn't go to college. I enrolled in college, and a couple months before my classes started, I got this really awful pain, so I got on my crutches, and I haven't been able to take any college classes. But I am a high school graduate of Grand Haven High school, great programs. Um, so, anyways, if you have questions about faith or something, about God testing you or anything like that, feel free. Add me on Facebook. It is Emily Ann Owens. It's a picture of this face and my fiance. Right now we're going like this, looking at each other, and that's my picture. My cover photo is a picture of our hands, of our rings, because he has a promise ring, and one of my favorite things, and wow, I've never taken that off, is this engagement ring. It is one of the first pieces of jewelry that his dad ever gave to his mom, and now it's mine. And someday later, much later on, or that's what we hope, later on, it'll be somebody else's. Getting back on track to me, I work at Culver's. Most of my videos so far, I have been in a Culver's uniform, because I get out of work and I get so excited. I'm so pumped to do these videos, and let people know that they're not alone. And so I come straight out of work and do a video. um, Anyways, my family, back to my family. I think that's where we were. My dad's an evangelist. My mom works at Muskegon Community College. She is a secretary for the Math and Physical Sciences department. They blow up dumpsters a lot. Like, they'll just throw chemicals in a dumpster, and then it'll rain that day, and the chemicals will react with the rainwater, and boom, there goes a dumpster. It happens a lot. Well, not a lot, but frequently enough that I know about it. I have a brother, an older brother. I'm the youngest. I have an older brother named Nathaniel Owens. We call him Nate. Weird. My fiance is Nathan. My brother is Nate. Please keep that straight. Nate is 21 years old. He's actually a low management, but he's management at Culver's. We work together. I love working with my brother. For anyone that's going to ask that question, I adore working with my brother. He's a great person. He's a great leader. He's nice. He's very kind-hearted. He's, very strong in his faith also. And I love working with my brother. However, my sister is a very different story. And I'll talk more about my sister throughout these videos, because she and I, it's taken a long time for us to get along, and I wouldn't even call us, like, if you put us in a room together, one of us might only walk out, and it would probably be her. But she's the oldest. She's adopted. She's 22. Her name is Hannah. It's spelled exactly like Hannah, but pronounced Hannah, strictly for the reason my parents were afraid that if they named her Hannah, she would get bullied, like Hannah Banana, but they all just called her Hannah Banana. So they didn't avoid that one at all. My sister is an amazing person. She feels so deeply and so strongly that if you hurt her, you will never speak to her again. Because it's not that she can't get over it, but it's that she opens up so easily to everybody that on the off chance that someone actually does hurt her, which doesn't happen often, it really destroys her for a while. She gets a little bit lost. So you can obviously tell how, we played on our fears while we were younger. Because I always shoot my videos in my room. I'm on my desk right now. And we used to share a room. This was actually her bed. Mine's over there. And, we used to just play off each other's fears. It's a terrible thing. Don't do it. Love your siblings. Okay? Don't be immature with them. Like, sometimes you can be, but don't use their fears against them. I mean, my sister, she's adopted, so, she's come with her own baggage. But we've had her since birth. She was a month premature, and she was dead for a few minutes. I think it might have only been like 30 seconds to a minute, but I mean, that's terrifying. I love my sister. I love my brother. I love my parents. I have a bunny. He's about 3.5 pounds. He's a Holland Lop. He is white and black. I'll try to get a picture of him for our next video. His name is Malachi, and he is the personality of a 4-year-old. He is a toddler. He is so spoiled. And I also have a guinea pig. The bunny is more my mom's, but my guinea pig, my little baby boy, his name is Pablo. Yes, Pablo. 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 And guinea pigs aren't necessarily smart, but he's pretty spoiled too. And I'll try to get pictures of them for later videos. But I do have a picture of my family, so for anyone that's actually wondering, I don't know if this will show up because I didn't plan this video out very well, but okay, we'll go right there. That is my family. So Nate, me, my mom is sitting, in the middle is my dad, Keith, my mom's name is Tamara, and then this is my beautiful, lovely, adopted, but still the same family. That is my sister, Hannah. I know I'm at like 10 minutes right now anyways, but whatever. We'll just keep going. I was born here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but by the time I was 2 months old, we lived in Sutherland, Oregon. So anyone that lives out in Oregon or Portland, Oregon, shout out to you guys, because it is a lonely place. Sutherland is a tiny, tiny town squished in between two mountains. So it's in the valley, so if it ever flooded, pretty much everyone would die. That's probably an overstatement. I guarantee it's an overstatement, but that is where the first 9 years of my life were. I had my 9th birthday over the move. I had a cupcake in a moving truck without a candle. It's not one of the funnest birthdays, but came here. I am a huge, let's get into music. I am a huge music person. Not just radio crap, because no offense to anyone that likes mainstream stuff right now, but it's all crap. It might be catchy, but all of it is crap. 90s is so much better. Old music is better. And I have been in choir, any type of choir, since 1st grade. It started early in Oregon. Here in Grand Haven, we have an amazing program here. And which is half the reason we moved here instead of Shepherd, Michigan. And I did violin, and we'll get more into that in a second. But my choir even took me to Europe. I have been to Austria and to Salzburg, Austria. It's like the same thing actually. Just kidding. But and Frankfurt and Munich, and amazing places that you could only dream of going. And I've been there. I sang on Carnegie Hall. It's amazing. If you think you can't sing, you're wrong. Everybody can sing. It just takes some practice to know that you're good at it. Now, in the background, right there, you can see a keyboard. And we used to have a grand piano when I lived in Oregon, but you can't move those gorgeous beasts across the country. They just wouldn't survive. So I do play the piano. I actually just picked it up, so I'm relearning stuff, but I can play Say Something by a Great Big World on the keyboard, because I decided to start with that instead of scales. That's normal, right? What you don't see right there is my violin, which the blanket kind of covers the 3rd shelf of that, but my violin sits there. That red thing by the tree, right there. That is actually a stand that I just have to pull out and extend the top of it. That's my violin stand. Play 1st violin. Again, I just picked it back up as a hobby. It's still pretty bad right now, but you know what? I'm gonna get there. I played violin in school for years, so it's paid off in full. Another one of my favorites, fall scented candles. Candles for every single season. I love them. I have issues. I love them so much. Another thing I adore, which you kind of saw the reflection of, my Christmas tree stays up all year. All year. That thing is cute. I love it. It makes me happy. Also, I have white lights in my room. They look kind of yellow, but they are white lights. And yesterday I spent 7.5 hours rearranging my room for my music. Is this a little remote? I did that yesterday. I wired my room so I can lay in my bed and not have to get up to turn my lights off. Yeah. Another thing I absolutely love, and I am going to get into the military a little bit for this one. Look at this adorable little jar. It's all decorated, little flowers and crap all around it. It brings me joy. Inside of it are years worth of things, like little papers. Every single day. And when did I make this? 2013 is when I made that. New Year's 2013, I remember it. Every single day in this jar, I put a good thing that happened throughout the day in it. Even if it's just, I woke up, or I got out of bed, or I cried for 6.5 hours. But you know what? Now I feel okay. Even if it's something small, put it in the jar. Because whenever you're down, dump it out. Read it. Beautiful things happen in everybody's life, but we get so caught up in what our issues are and what we're struggling with, rather than thinking of the good things. And I made this, before Nathan left, right before Nathan left. And it wasn't because he was leaving, it was because I have a past that is still at large. Well, not at large. Let's say a medium. I have a past of self-harming. Any self-destructive thing that you can think of, including holding a lighter to my skin or taking scissors and cutting skin off because I didn't think I was pretty or skinny enough or anything, I have done it. I have. And that's probably too much to say to put on the internet as like, what, a fourth or fifth video? But you know what? I have. 3 months ago, I relapsed. I put almost 3 years of being clean of it down the drain. But my doctor is kind of at fault for that because I have been on antidepressants my entire life and anti-anxieties, and that doctor took me off all of it. So that filter that people have for coping, I don't have that. Because I've been so heavily medicated my entire life that I don't have that. So if you have that, treasure it, because I'm trying to get it right now, and it is the hardest thing. And I'm not saying that if something goes wrong, I'm gonna go and hurt myself, because the last time I relapsed 3 months ago was the first time that I actually could feel it. I could feel each cut, and each time I had the blade to my skin, and I could feel it, and it was awful, and it was painful, and I had never felt that before, and so I don't have anything anymore. I had hiding places all around the house for stuff, and all of it's gone. I got rid of all of it, and I'm very proud of myself. You're not alone. Just message me. Leave a comment. I'll leave a link to my Facebook, because I will help anyone. Any one of you that needs help in anything. Even if I'm really terrible at it and I give you awful advice, maybe it'll make you laugh. Or maybe you'll realize that you aren't alone, because you're not. I'm always going to be here for random strangers that, you know what, we picked men or women that chose the military. And that kind of makes us all related somehow. And maybe I believe that because I'm strong in my faith and I believe that we're all connected. And I'm that weird girl. But you know what? If you need a weird girl in your life, here I am. Okay? We're at about 17 minutes now. This is going to take forever to upload. Oh my gosh. But what else do I love? I love Mary Kay makeup. I don't sell it. I love it because it's good for your face. It doesn't feel heavy. If you're looking for some new makeup, go straight for it. I use Almay liquid brown eyeliner. I love it. Stays on all day. Doesn't smear at all. Nope. It's all good. I love anything with flowers on it. Anything with flowers, I swear. The lampshade right there has flowers on it. My closet is flowers or skulls. I love anything with flowers on it. I can't show you guys my wedding dress because it kind of ruin the whole thing, but when I can, in June, oh man, just know that my videos will be delayed then because of the move to Florida, but you guys will get pictures, you guys will get video footage of my wedding, because I love my dress. But more than anything, I love my life. And I love the simplicity of my life. And everyone else should too. And I don't know if this is an About Me video. I don't know if this is a monthly faves video. I don't know what this video is. It is just 20 minutes of me talking. So, if you watch this, congratulations to you. Because I will probably never rewatch this. Because it's embarrassing. But I have a lot of favorite things. Everyone does. Just takes a little while to think about it. Sarah Kirkman, I don't know if she's a part of this group. She might be. But she's a 31 representative. 31 does some really great products. She's also having a little boy, like, Monday. I think she's being induced. So I'm super excited. So, get to know the people around you. Don't just be friends with them because they're MILSO or, they themselves are in the military. Get to know people because it's fun. Because everybody needs a group of people. Alright, I'm going to stop blabbing now because I'm going to go see, for the second time, the movie If I Stay. I love it, and you should too. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.